Yo, what's up, Internet? It's your boy Hassan back with another hot take on the latest digital drama. Brazil just dropped the hammer on Elon Musk's X, and it's causing quite the stir. Yeah, you heard that right. A judge in Brazil ordered an immediate shutdown of the entire platform. This isn't just a slap on the wrist, it's a full-on digital decapitation. We're talking about millions of users locked out, tweets silenced, the whole shebang. Imagine waking up and finding out you can't access your favorite social media platform. It's like the digital equivalent of a snow day, but way less fun. This isn't some minor glitch, people. This is a full-blown digital blackout. No tweets, no retweets, no likes, no shares. Just a big fat error message staring back at you. Now you might be thinking, Hassan, why is Brazil so fired up about X? What's the big deal? Why go to such extreme lengths to shut it down? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into this digital drama. It's not just about one platform, it's about the bigger picture. It's about free speech, hate speech, and the power dynamics between tech giants and governments. Brazil is taking a stand, and it's sending shockwaves through the tech world. This isn't just a Brazilian problem, it's a global issue that's about to affect how we all use the internet. Countries around the world are watching closely to see what happens next. It's a global issue that's about to affect how we all use the internet. The implications are huge and the stakes are high. We're talking about the future of digital communication and the balance of power between nations and tech giants. So grab your HI bowls and get ready to explore the wild world of tech regulation, Brazilian style. We're going to break it all down, from the legal battles to the social implications and what it means for you, the everyday internet user. You see, this isn't just about shutting down a platform, it's about setting a precedent. Governments are grappling with how to regulate the digital space, and Brazil's move could be a game changer. Experts are weighing in, news outlets are buzzing, and social media is on fire with opinions. Some say it's a necessary step to curb misinformation and hate speech, while others argue it's a dangerous overreach. The courtroom drama is intense, with legal teams battling it out over the future of digital freedom. It's a clash of titans, and the outcome could reshape the internet as we know it. So what does this mean for you? Well, if Brazil's move gains traction, we could see similar actions in other countries. The ripple effect could change how we interact online, who controls the narrative, and what kind of content gets the green light. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but one thing's for sure. The digital landscape is evolving, and we're all along for the ride. So stay tuned, stay informed, and let's navigate this digital revolution together. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the internet is a powerful tool, but with great power comes great responsibility. Peace out! Brazil ain't playing games when it comes to online safety. They've been on the front lines battling misinformation and hate speech. Remember the whole WhatsApp debacle during their elections? Yeah, Brazilians know how dangerous unchecked online content can be. So, they passed some tough laws. Laws that hold platforms accountable for what spreads on their watch. And let me tell you, Brazil's Supreme Court, they don't mess around. They're like the avengers of judicial activism. This isn't just about a few bad tweets, this is about the algorithms, baby. See, Brazil's concerned that X's algorithm might be amplifying hate speech and misinformation. They're worried it's creating echo chambers where dangerous ideologies fester. Now, proving algorithmic bias? That's like trying to catch smoke with your bare hands. But Brazil's willing to fight that fight. They want transparency, they want accountability. They want to know how these platforms are shaping our online experiences. Here's where it gets really interesting. Musk, he's all about that free speech absolutism. He's like the self-proclaimed guardian of unfiltered expression. But where do you draw the line? When does free speech cross over into hate speech? Brazil's saying, hold up, Elon. Freedom of speech doesn't mean freedom from consequences. They're arguing that online platforms have a responsibility to protect their users from harm, and that includes protecting them from hate speech and misinformation. Section 5. Musk's Brazilian headache. This shutdown? It's a major blow to Musk and X. Brazil's a huge market. We're talking millions of users, tons of engagement. This ban? It's going to hit X where it hurts, their wallet. And it's not just about the money. This legal battle is damaging X's reputation. It's making them look like they don't care about their Brazilian users. Not a good look, Elon, not a good look at all. Section 6. A global game of censorship whack-a-mole. Here's the thing, folks. This isn't just a Brazilian problem. It's a global issue that affects every corner of the world. From the bustling streets of New York to the remote villages in Africa, everyone is feeling the impact. It's a global game of censorship whack-a-mole. Every time one country tries to clamp down on the internet, another pops up with a new challenge. It's a never-ending cycle. Countries around the world are grappling with how to regulate these tech giants. Governments are holding conferences, drafting laws and debating the best ways to keep the internet safe and free. You've got the EU with their GDPR. This regulation aims to protect user data and privacy, setting a high standard for the rest of the world to follow. You've got China with their Great Firewall. This is one of the most extensive and sophisticated censorship systems in the world, controlling what its citizens can see and do online. And now you've got Brazil throwing down the gauntlet. They're taking a stand, challenging the status quo and pushing for more stringent regulations. The internet is no longer the Wild West. Gone are the days of a completely free and unregulated space. Now it's a battleground of laws, policies and regulations. It's a complex web of laws and regulations. Each country has its own set of rules, and navigating this landscape is becoming increasingly difficult for tech companies. They must adapt, comply and innovate to survive in this ever-changing environment. Section 7. Can Silicon Valley escape regulation? For years, Silicon Valley has operated with this move fast and break things mentality. They thought they were untouchable, above the law, but those days are over. Governments are waking up to the power of these tech companies. They're realizing that what happens online doesn't stay online. It affects our democracies, our societies, our very lives. The era of self-regulation is over. Section 8. The future of the internet. A patchwork of laws. So what does the future hold? Are we headed towards a fragmented internet? A patchwork of laws and regulations that varies from country to country? It's a real possibility. Imagine a world where what you can access online depends on your physical location, where your digital rights are determined by your government. It's a future that's both exciting and terrifying. Section 9. Users caught in the crossfire. In the midst of all this, it's easy to forget about the users, the real people who are at the heart of this digital revolution. They are the ones who use these platforms every day, often without a second thought about the complexities behind them. The everyday people who rely on these platforms to connect, to share, to build community. They use social media to stay in touch with loved ones, to share their joys and sorrows, and to find support in times of need. These platforms have become an integral part of their lives, a lifeline in many ways. They're the ones caught in the crossfire. When policies change, when platforms are taken down, or when new regulations are introduced, it's these users who feel the impact the most. They are often left confused, frustrated, and sometimes even scared about what the future holds for their digital lives. We need to find a way to balance freedom of expression with online safety. It's a delicate balance, but one that is crucial for the well-being of our digital society. We must ensure that users can express themselves freely without fear of harassment or abuse, while also protecting them from harmful content and misinformation. To create a digital world that's both free and fair, a world where everyone, regardless of their background or beliefs, can feel safe and respected. This requires collaboration from all stakeholders, including governments, tech companies and users themselves. Because at the end of the day, the internet should be a tool for empowerment, not oppression. It should be a place where people can learn, grow and connect with others. A place that fosters innovation and creativity, and where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. Let's work together to make this vision a reality. Section 10. What's next? So what happens next in Brazil? Will X comply with the ruling? Will they appeal? Will this decision spark a wave of similar actions around the world? Only time will tell. One thing's for sure, though. The battle for the future of the internet is just getting started. And it's a battle that will have profound implications for all of us. Stay woke, my friends. Stay woke.